Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at AI and all the amazing ways it's impacting our lives right now.
It really is incredible to see all the ways AI is being used to make a real difference in the world.
For this deep dive, we've got some really fascinating sources lined up that highlight how AI is being used in things like medicine,
Oh, wow.
education, and even agriculture.
I'm excited to dive in.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So why don't we start with something that affects us all,
Yeah.
our health. One of the sources we're looking at today highlights the amazing work being done by a company called DeepMind.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they've developed this AI model that can actually predict protein structures.
This is huge in the field of medicine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because proteins are literally the building blocks of life, and their 3D structure really determines how they function.
So being able to predict these structures could help speed up drug discovery.
Exactly.
So how does this AI actually work? I mean, is it like having some kind of superpowered microscope that can see the shape of these tiny proteins?
Well, it's more like having a supercomputer that analyzes tons of data about proteins and uses that information to build a 3D model
Oh, wow.
of how they filled. It's like, imagine solving a really complex puzzle, but on a molecular level.
That's incredible.
And what's even more remarkable is that DeepMind's AI has already been used to identify a potential cure for a rare skin condition. And get this, it all happened in just a few months.
Wow.
Traditionally, this kind of drug discovery process would have taken years, maybe even decades.
It's pretty amazing to think AI could personalize medicine, tailoring treatments to our own individual genetic makeup.
Absolutely. This could lead to treatments that are way more effective with way fewer side effects.
Wow.
It would completely revolutionize healthcare as we know it.
It's like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's happening right now. Now let's switch gears a bit and talk about AI and education.
Okay.
Another source we have for this deep dive focuses on Khan Academy.
I know them.
Yeah, and their innovative use of AI tutors.
I've heard a bit about that. What's so exciting about their approach is that they really focus on personalized learning.
Oh, so their AI tutor analyzes each student's performance and adapts the lessons.
Precisely. So the AI tutor provides tailored explanations, quizzes,
Oh, wow.
and it can even suggest additional resources based on the student's progress.
It's like having a textbook that magically adapts to your learning pace,
Right.
becoming easier or more challenging depending on how you're doing.
Exactly. It really addresses the need for individualized learning, making sure that every student has the chance to learn at their own pace.
This could be huge for students who don't do well in traditional classrooms.
Definitely.
It's really fascinating to think how AI could help create a more effective education system where every child has the opportunity to do well.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to our final topic for this part of our deep dive, agriculture.
All right.
This is an area where AI is kind of quietly revolutionizing how we grow food and manage resources.
Yeah, and one of our sources actually highlights a system developed by XAI, a company that's using AI to optimize crop yields and reduce how much water is used.
This is so important with a growing global population and climate change. But how exactly does AI help farmers?
So XAI system uses this combination of satellite imagery, IoT sensors, and machine learning to give farmers real-time insights into their crops. It's like having a virtual agronomist who's always watching your fields and giving you personalized recommendations.
So is it kind of like having a high-tech farming assistant that can tell you the best time to plant, irrigate, and even harvest?
That's a great way to put it. And this level of precision can really improve crop yields while using less water and pesticides.
This is really promising. It's incredible how AI can be such a powerful force for good,
It really is.
helping us tackle some of the biggest challenges facing the planet.
Absolutely.
Now, before we get deeper into these topics, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be exploring all the potential and the challenges of AI in healthcare, education, and agriculture. Stay with us.
Looking forward to it. So welcome back to our deep dive into the world of AI.
It's amazing to see how AI is already being used to solve some really tough problems, and I feel like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
Yeah, I completely agree. Let's take a deeper look at each of these areas, starting with AI in medicine.
Okay.
We talked about DeepMind's AI model that can predict protein structures.
Right, and how that could revolutionize drug discovery
CZ?
and even lead to personalized medicine.
Yeah.
It's exciting to think about a future where treatments are tailored to our own individual genetic makeup.
Right. Imagine cancer treatments that are designed to target specific mutations in your tumor cells.
Oh, wow.
And that would minimize side effects and be super effective.
That would be incredible.
That's the kind of precision medicine AI could help us achieve.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But Are there any potential downsides to all this progress?
Well, one thing we have to consider is, access to this technology and making sure it doesn't end up in the hands of just a few. It's important to make sure everyone benefits from these advancements, not just a select few.
That's a really good point. So we really need to be mindful of the ethics,
Yeah,
and ensure that these technologies are developed in a way that benefits all of humanity.
for sure.
Okay, so let's shift our focus to AI and education.
Okay.
So we're talking about Khan Academy's AI tutors and how it can personalize learning.
Yeah, and this tech has the potential to completely change how we teach and learn.
Wow.
Imagine a classroom where each student has their own virtual tutor who understands how they learn best.
It could be a game changer.
Right, especially for students who struggle in traditional classrooms
Right.
or those who just need a little extra support to reach their full potential.
Yeah, for sure. So the AI tutor can adapt the lessons,
Yes.
provide feedback, and even suggest extra resources based on the student's progress.
Exactly like having a personalized learning guide that's always available.
It's amazing. AI could help us create a more effective and equitable education system where every child has the opportunity to really thrive.
Absolutely. But we also need to be aware of potential challenges.
Like what?
Well, one concern is that we might become too reliant on technology.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
We have to remember that AI should help human teachers, not replace them.
Right.
The human element of teaching is really important,
For sure.
for fostering things like creativity, critical thinking, and social emotional learning.
Absolutely.
Mm,
We need to make sure AI is used to enhance the learning experience, not replace teachers.
exactly.
Okay, so let's move on to our final topic, AI in agriculture.
Right.
We're talking about XAI's system that helps farmers optimize crop yields and save water.
Yeah, this is a perfect example of how AI can help us tackle some of the planet's biggest challenges.
With a growing population and climate change, we really need to produce more food with less resources.
Exactly. And AI can play a big role in that. Like we were saying, XAI system uses satellite imagery, IoT sensors, and machine learning to give farmers real-time insights.
It's like having a high-tech farming assistant. Will help them make better decisions.
So imagine a farmer being able to check on their crops from their phone
Oh, wow.
and get alerts if there's a problem, and even receive personalized recommendations on how to improve their irrigation and fertilization.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
So this technology can help farmers be more efficient and sustainable.
exactly. It can help them produce more food while minimizing their environmental impact.
That's great.
Yeah.
But are there any potential downsides to using so much technology in agriculture?
Well, yeah, one concern is that it could put smaller farms at a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
If they can't afford these advanced technologies,
Hmm.
it's important to make sure that these advancements help farmers of all sizes and contribute to a more fair and sustainable food system.
I agree. We need to be careful that AI doesn't make existing inequalities worse
Right.
and work towards solutions that help all farmers thrive in a world that's becoming more and more technologically driven.
Yeah.
We've talked about how AI is changing medicine, education, and agriculture. But there's another side to AI that people are excited and worried about,
Oh, yeah.
and that's how it will affect jobs.
It's a big question.
Yeah.
Will robots take our jobs? I mean, it's a fair question.
Yeah.
History shows that technology changes the jobs that are out there.
Yeah. Think about the Industrial Revolution.
Right.
It brought huge changes,
Yeah.
but it also created new jobs that never existed before.
Exactly. AI will probably do the same thing.
So some jobs will be automated,
Yeah.
but new opportunities will pop up too.
Exactly. So instead of being afraid of AI, we should focus on adapting and
Right.
learning new skills
Yeah.
and being open to the change in job market.
One of our sources talked about how important it is to invest in education and training
Mm-hmm.
so people can develop the skills they need for an AI-powered world.
And it's not just about tech skills.
What else?
Things like creativity, critical thinking, and problem solving will be even more important.
So AI can free us from boring tasks
Right.
and let us focus on things that humans are good at. Imagine a world where work is more meaningful
Yeah.
and fulfilling.
It's exciting. AI could change how we work,
Yeah.
letting us focus on things we enjoy.
It's all about adapting
Yeah.
and seeing AI as a tool that can make things better.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah.
AI is a tool.
Mhm.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or bad.
Right.
It's up to us to make sure we use it in a way that matches our values and helps society.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into AI,
Okay.
what are some of the key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, first, AI is here now.
It's not science fiction.
It's real, and it's already having a big impact.
Yeah. And second, AI could solve some of our biggest problems.
Yeah, like curing diseases and fighting climate change.
And third, even though AI has amazing potential, it also raises ethical questions.
Definitely. And we need to address them head on.
And last but not least, the future of AI is up to us.
Right. It's not set in stone.
We all play a part in shaping it,
Absolutely.
and the choices we make today will determine the kind of world we live in tomorrow.
Well said.
So let's embrace the potential of AI,
Yes.
but also be mindful of the challenges.
Agreed.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We hope you found it interesting and thought-provoking.
It was a great discussion.
We'll be back next time with another deep dive into a new topic, so stay tuned.
Sounds good.